Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to the Sports Talk Network channel, and welcome here to the Monday Night RAW review for May 14th, 5/14/18. They're talking WWE, talking Monday Night RAW, bunch of qualifying matches, other things happening, though I didn't know during the show it was actually happening because they're hours ahead, between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Central when the show was, that 3 hour block, actually when the show was happening because it was 7 to 10 p.m. live their time in England. So I already knew I was watching and waiting for spoilers and ready for that stuff. And I knew everything that went down. I just wanted to see how it went down, right? It's different in writing of how a show was booked, written down, than how it's shown and produced and all the other stuff. Just like a TV show, right? Script, from storyboard to script to camera to edited to then on air for the world to view. Whether it's just the TV show like ones that I like, former one being Castle, one coming back, Last Man Standing, new ones, The Rookie, Nathan Fillion's will be back, American Housewife, Modern Family, Big Bang Theory, others, just like that, TV shows, other ways. But either way, so I will be looking out for the spoilers tomorrow afternoon after I get back from work, and everything that goes down in there. I won't post any spoilers. I'll just say either way, like on Twitter at WWE_podcast. Again, there's at WWE_podcast, where you follow me and tweet me and otherwise, where I'll probably tweet around that time with my group of people that I tweet with, replying back and forth. We'll just simply say, interesting show. You might be interested in, some most of the people that are part of our thread, we have like 48 total. 49, 48 total. I know who their favorites or not are. Like, let's say for SmackDown, I don't know, for the next women's one, Becky Lynch does. So I know a couple of people that do like Becky Lynch. But without spoiling it, I would just say I think a couple of people are going to be very happy with who qualified tonight for SmackDown Live. Not saying I already know that might not even happen at all. She might not even have a qualifying match, at least this week. But either way, I do think she's going to be part of the match. I'll say that. But the point is, I'll tweet something in, non-specific, generic terms, because I don't want to be that guy or that person to spread the spoilers around. I'm the guy, yes, that hunts for and searches the spoilers for myself, but I don't want to ruin it for others that don't want to be spoiled at all, because I respect that. I respect their want to go into the show blind, like a blind reaction, watch the show live. Like you are actually watching it live, like you do most every week for Raw and SmackDown live, right? So now we know how they feel over overseas and other countries that watch Raw and SmackDown live on late times. Though again, I think that's different because how we have it with since everything is centralized with our time. Obviously, it's a different time for them, but it's still up a live time since the show is live. They are not spoiled of it early before set time, or otherwise, whether it's behind or forward. So I think, I don't know. Either way, let's talk about SmackDown Live. Monday Night Raw again. Monday Night Raw here, and the show opening up with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns coming out there. Looking at my notes. Roman Reigns coming out there calling out Jinder Mahal for screwing him over last week. Oh, look at that. He's using big, like, mean, tough guys, trying to be doing heelish things, saying heelish things. Ooh, yeah. He's still in space. Space of the company, that is. And wanted to be added to the triple threat match, making it a fatal four-way, kind of the same way Jinder Mahal the previous week was trying to make that triple threat match that involved Roman Reigns and others. Make that a fatal four-way. There was no dice there. He got involved, and so forth. Here, it's the other way around. But either way, Kurt Angle coming out there instead and saying that Roman will have no Money in the Bank qualifying opportunities, and that tonight they finish up on the Raw side of who is going to be part of the men's Money in the Bank. I will say, though, I like how they're doing with the women's qualifying match, the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, better than the men's, with having at least one per show and having it stretched out to the 4 weeks and 5 weeks that we have heading into the pay-per-view to get those 4 reps of Raw, 4 reps of women, Raw and SmackDown Live for the women's division for their Money in the Bank ladder match than how the men, like, I'm sure by the end of tomorrow night, whether local time here or just tonight there in England, Tuesday night in England, we'll have the complete package of knowing who all 8 competitors are going to be for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. We already have the 4 from Raw, right? That's already finished up. But we'll find out the final 2 from SmackDown Live. I assume the 2 qualifying matches, like it did the past week, like Raw did the past week, right? We're gonna find out who that is and who they are. And then as for the women, like I said, I like how that's slow pace and slow burn and building for them and their Money in the Bank ladder match. But that's how Raw kicks off. Roman Reigns, though, attacks Jinder Mahal, saying he has to take care of business his own way. Kurt Angle bringing up best for business, trying to be that company guy, whether he likes it or not. But Roman Reigns attacking Jinder backstage, bringing it back out, Superman punch, then being pulled apart there by referees and other guys, dudes in suits that are unknown, and that be the end of that. The first match of the night, we had Seth Rollins facing Kevin Owens for the Intercontinental Championship. Sorry, for the Intercontinental Championship. Seth Rollins retains in a great match. I would say match of the night or candidate for match of the year, non-pay-per-view, for Raw and SmackDown. But dang good match 1-on-1. Seth Rollins retaining his championship as he should. Defeating Kevin Owens. A great match. Right there. Then backstage, we have Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas talking to the general manager, Kurt Angle, calling themselves now the B Team and wanting a Raw Tag Team title match here quick, fast, in a hurry. Kurt Angle reminds them that that's not going to happen. They have a match tonight against Breezango. Good luck, as he says. Then we have a qualifying match for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Bobby Roode, No Way Jose, and the Lone Wolf, my dude, Baron Corbin. Bobby Roode getting the win, pinning No Way Jose. Makes sense. I want to have Baron get the pin. I'm just saying. And Bobby Roode being part of the match. So as of at that moment, the night was still young, but at that moment, for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, we have Bobby Roode from Raw, The Miz from SmackDown Live, Braun Strowman from Monday Night Raw, Finn Balor from Monday Night Raw, and Rusev from SmackDown Live. Kevin Owens wanting a rematch for the Intercontinental Championship, and Kurt Angle, telling Kevin Owens no. KO then promises to call Stephanie McMahon to make it happen. And he says that's not a threat, it's a promise. Or a reality, or whatever he said there. The B Team, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel beating Breezango in that match, their first win there as that tag team, of course, or as that tag team name, the B Team. So congratulations to those two, right? Automatically means they should be tag team champions next week, right? Raw tag team champions. Or Money in the Bank. Probably not, but I won't mind them getting the Raw tag team titles at some point in the future. So I won't mind Jinder Mahal winning the Universal title at some point in the future. So I don't want people to take words out of my mouth. I meant some point in the future, not tomorrow, not next week, not Money in the Bank. Some point in the future, people. And they're at the game. But after the match, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel announced that they're coming after the Raw tag team titles. As they should. Come on now, you gotta believe in yourself. Natalya, Sasha Banks, and Ember Moon facing off against the Riot Squad, and this time Sasha Banks gets a win, though she wasn't the one to initiate the win, but she got the win. Natalie, Sasha Banks, and Ember Moon getting the win over the Riot Squad. Then we have Woken, Matt Hardy, and Bray Wyatt defeating the Revival, that tag team, and a tag team non-title match. And the B Team watches on with their B Team clipboards or little pads of paper there. I thought that was actually kind of cool. And them getting more camera time. And I was worried that they might not get so much, with not being associated with The Miz anymore. But they were getting over as The Miz Taraj. But not only did they have one segment, they had 2 segments. They had their match with promo after. Then backstage, I wouldn't say promo, but just backstage cutaway during a match that involved the Raw Tag Team Champions. Welcome Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt facing off against the Revival. So I thought that was pretty cool and good things ahead for the B team, Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas. It was good things for both of them, obviously. Sami Zayn next promo inside the ring, announcing Bobby Lashley gave him vertigo. So, and then he also says he found Lashley's sisters on Facebook. Like, okay, cool, I guess. And he has invited them to be on Monday Night Raw next week when it's back in the States, non-spoiled and otherwise, to have a "This Is Your Life" segment almost again. Will it be as bad as the last two? Though The Rock and Mankind was pretty good and entertaining for me when I was younger, and even now as an adult. Still look at it with fond memories. But the one with Alexa Bliss and Bailey, Bliss is my gal. She's hot and talented. So she's both. Sexy and talented. Crazy combination, right? Good combination. I can't wink, sorry. I was going to try to wink, but that looked very creepy and wrong. Or just bad. I can't wink. I try to wink, and both eyes go down. Anyways, that didn't go over too well, nor did it actually go a period. I don't think it was cringeworthy even for me. Not only as an Alexa Bliss fan, but one that usually backs WWE for most of the things that they do, but that was bad. And I don't know if it's going to be exactly run the same way, like This Is Your Life kind of segment next week with Sami Zayn and Lashley's sisters. But this certainly, I do think we're going to have not Braun Strowman, but Brock Lesnar, current Universal Champion, face Bobby Lashley at SummerSlam, not Money in the Bank. Face Bobby Lashley at SummerSlam for said Universal Championship. Doesn't mean Bobby's going to win it, but you never know. Never know. And, we always are known about it. The Money in the Bank briefcase holder, whoever that be. Now, if it is a Raw brand superstar, even more so how that goes. But then if it's a SmackDown Live superstar, that's different. But hopefully in the future, for as long as I actually have this brand extension, right now I'm talking about WrestleMania being the end of this current brand extension, but they do keep it going. It'd be nice for these times with the Money in the Bank with brand extension. Like, obviously, they'll continue the Money in the Bank pay-per-view being a big fight after they go back to just one WWE family and everybody going to both shows, or how it works, just one big roster. And if you make it on TV around SmackDown Live, then make it. That's how it goes, right? Nature of the beast. That is business. Anyways, I have that crazy moment of a quote-unquote SmackDown Live superstar with her or his briefcase cashing in on a Raw champion. But the pay-per-views are now co-branded, right? Obviously, this will only work while it's still under the brand extension situation. The roster split up, but beyond that, I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. I know Mountie was talking about that so much on his channel and here on the podcast, Steve's Wrestling Ramble, associated with this channel, Sports Talk Network, about that. After Carmella became the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, and he thought it'd be interesting and different, and would shake things up in its own right if Carmella cashed in on Bliss, who is the current Raw champion, or the Raw champion heading into WrestleMania, and have her cash in there, since it's a dual branded show, right? That is WrestleMania. It would, I guess you can loophole with the rules, and then since she wins the title, she's now part of the Raw brand without being traded, without the superstar shakeup, and that just being not an aha moment, but a big moment, and one of those can't miss moments. Why you have to watch these pay-per-views. I know WrestleMania sells itself, so it wouldn't need that, but it certainly would be a WrestleMania moment, right? Wouldn't that have been? So as much as I didn't agree with Mountie's thinking, or others too, I know Kyron agreed with Mountie, and some others did, but those that were on that wavelength of thinking, I didn't agree with that specifically to that situation, but that idea is actually pretty intriguing to me, and more think about it myself. So have that at one of these points during the brand extension. Question is, much longer will this brand extension? But yes, already announced next week, Sami Zayn expose. or not expose, but exposing the truth about Bobby Lashley next week. Next up, we have, like I said, Raw women's match that is going to find out who the next representative for Raw in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. We have Alexa Bliss face off against Mickie James and Bayley, huggable, lovable Bayley. Doesn't look too bad herself, but Bliss, my gal, getting the win. 1, 2, 3 over Bayley and qualifying. So Alexa Bliss is going to be part of the Money in the Bank ladder match, the women's division. Awesome. Roman Reigns attacks Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal saying he should be able to go. He's slowly trying to walk to the ring. And Jinder just, not Jinder, but Roman Reigns, because I know where just spears him. Because Jinder's walking this way. Roman's comes here, boom, spears him into what was a padded room to the next hallway. That was actually kind of a genius how they did that. Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre beat Finn Balor and Braun Strowman there in a tag team action. Pretty cool. Made sense to have Finn picking the one take the L. Not going to have Braun do that. Braun technically in the end takes the L, but his momentum isn't totally stopped in his domination because it was a tag team match and Finn took the pin. Dolph Ziggler getting the win for his team too, so that was even interesting in its own right. But Ziggler, McIntyre, like I said on Twitter, like I've said in the last couple of weeks, if they have a tag team Money in the Bank ladder match that they could just throw together, they can just they don't have qualifying matches. They announce it to go home show or next week or 2 weeks or whatever hours from the event that will be here in the Midwest, Chicago, Illinois. Really, we started watching the comp tickets, but Chicago, Illinois. They just throw together. I would like to see them not only part of the match, but win that match. Have a briefcase trying to win the Raw tag team titles. Won't mind that. And then also, Greatest Royal Rumble trophy that Braun won is now in pieces. And he done his own stuff. Then the main event, we had Kevin Owens being the one to take Jinder Mahal's place. Because Stephanie McMahon decided to make the decision for Kurt Angle, and she is his boss. And Kevin Owens being part of the match, wins the match, defeating Elias and Bobby Lashley in that triple threat match to get the final spot, representing the Raw brand in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Pretty good main event. You had Sami Zayn coming out there getting retribution of Bobby Lashley, getting that storyline. You probably have that one-on-one match at Money in the Bank, along with probably a one-on-one match Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal. So that's for the Raw brand. I'm sure there might be 2 one-on-one contests, non-title, non-Money in the Bank, of course. Just Thursday matches for SmackDown Live, right? 2 for Monday Night Raw, 2 for SmackDown Live. It makes sense, people. It's true. It's dang true. Yes, yes, yes. But either way, looking forward to this, and I'm looking forward to Money in the Bank. I probably won't be there live. We watch here at home, but if that is the case, like it's probably this high, then I'll be doing 2 live reactions. And you guys, gals, men, and women know which 2 matches I'm going to be live reacting to, of course. The Money in the Bank ladder matches. Men's and women's. Obviously, those are the only 2 that are there. So, but those 2 men and women's Money in the Bank ladder matches. As for Raw, those are pretty okay. Raw. Again, we've been reading the spoilers. So, this isn't going to be as good as I thought it would be. Then actually watching it, pretty good, right? So don't judge. Not only with life lesson, don't judge a book by its cover, right? And that goes out to prospective subscribers to the channel. Unless it's positive. I guess, I don't know. But still, never judge a book by its cover. Whether in your actual life or with YouTubers, give them a chance. That if you still think they're trash or bad or you're just not your cup of tea, then that's your business. I can't make you subscribe. I can't make you comment. I can't make you do anything. Your business, you do what you want. But with a show here, especially tape shows that are overseas in the mind here and talking WWE, let's not judge the show by the spoilers. If you do, in fact, actually read the spoilers. So for those that do, like I do, like I said, I hunt for spoilers, but I don't search out people to spoil too. I have very generic tweets about it, if at all, to my group tweets. which is usually the only way I do tweet. It's been a while since I actually individualized tweet, as in general tweets. It's always replying and talking with them during Raws, during shows, during pretty much every single day, at least talking a little bit. WWE on a daily basis for that interaction. But yeah, and I read the spoilers, and I'm one big looking forward to Money in the Bank, but I'm not spoiling for myself either. Absolutely, I'm going to enjoy this Money in the Bank as I do every single year. This one, though, being closer to home, meaning actually at least being here in the Midwest, being one state away, me here in Wisconsin, the show being in Illinois, Chicago, Illinois, where I do have family that live there. So I wouldn't have to stay in a hotel, be able to save money that way if I was able to find a way to go. But either way, hopefully you all have a great evening. Hope you guys did enjoy the Raw review. If you want to leave a comment in the comment section below, if you did watch the whole video from start to finish, I thank you, first off. And second, just type in the pay-per-view name, Money in the Bank. Just type in Money in the Bank if you watch this whole video. And if you watched it all, you're welcome to drop a hi there in the comments. Here's your question of the evening to answer if you wish to in the comments section below. Do you think Jinder Mahal deserved to be in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match than have a one-on-one on Roman Reigns with Roman Reigns at set pay-per-view event, which would be better for general. But either way, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great rest of your evening. Enjoy your Tuesday. Have a great time. Smash the like button on this video. Share the video if you want to, and otherwise. But above all else, as always, take care.